Hi everyone, for the last few days I have been interning at a monastery in Da Nang, Vietnam. And here are a few images and video of the last few days. Thanh Tam is primarily a monastery and urban farm. It also functions as a school for autistic children, where the nuns teach several classes. On the premises, a coffee shop and bakery provide another income stream for the monastery. During my internship, I saw myself as every gardener, asking the questions others would ask if given the chance. I'm sharing these notes so you can build your own garden. It was at this moment that I met a worker and a nun of Thanh Tam. I talked to them at length about organic farming, and briefly after, I asked if I can help them on the farm. They said they have a few things for my friend and I to do, so we joined them the very next day.
Trước đây chị đang trước đây chị.
Rồi ok. Anh Thịnh đãi đồ cho giùm.
Rồi, phải luôn.
Đãi luôn cho nó luôn ơi. Ra đi cô ơi. Rồi đó chưa? Đây quay nữa, đây đúng rồi.
Đây hả? Rồi lấy những cái cây đó. Ok. Rồi đi. It was at this moment that I met a worker and a nun of Thanh Tam. I talked to them at length about organic farming. And briefly after, I asked if I can help them. Next monastery. Here are all the trees we collected today. There's a bundle of it. These nuns are very capable. These nuns are very capable.
Yeah. They know how to do teamwork very well.
Yep. Don't underestimate the Vietnamese people. All right, my friend Dave, task today is to weed. We just move a bunch of palm trees from over that side over to the gate so that the tree can be transferred to another monastery. Right now, we're just gonna do weeding. Cô tên gì cô?
Chị tên Liễu.
Liễu. This is cô Liễu, and she's showing us what to do today. All right, so after we pull out the vegetables roots, place these over here to compost underneath the banana tree. Banana tree needs a lot of nutrients, so when these degrade, become food for the banana. Mình làm đó. For the next few days, my friend Dave and I prepare numerous vegetable plots. The familiar, repetitive motions of weeding and hoeing train our eyes and hands. We saw the soil teeming with microorganisms, earthworms and smaller creatures dodging our rakes, diving deeper as we uproot plants. The roots we pull were deep and strong, clear indicators of healthy organic soil that lets plants fully thrive. The soil conditions stand in stark contrast to farmland, repeatedly exposed to synthetic chemical fertilizer and pesticides. An area where we prepare the soil, we spread aged cow manure. Nuns and workers typically wait 1 to 2 weeks for this fertilizer to integrate before planting new seedlings. Ok, bây giờ Hiệp đang bóp phân.
Bóp phân.
Cái này là phân bò với
phân bò
với là cái vỏ của lúa.
Đúng rồi, chính xác.
Rồi cái này là để ngâm khoảng chừng 6 cho đến 8 tháng.
Đúng rồi, ok.
Bây giờ là Hiệp sẽ làm cho nó nhỏ.
Nó tơi ra.
Tơi ra.
Đúng rồi, gọi là tơi ra. Bóp phân cho nó tơi ra.
Dạ, tơi ra.
Tơi ra.
Bóp phân cho nó tơi ra.
Rồi mình rải xuống dưới đất.
Rồi Hiệp sẽ rải xuống
dưới đất. Đúng rồi, ok. Kệ, dục đi. Con trùng đó.
Không sao, con Trung.
Em biết con đó chứ bộ.
Con Dung.
Con Dung đó.
Con Dung không sao. Nó tốt cho mà. Tốt cho đất mà.
Ba anh chị là gọi là con trùng.
Con trùng. Con trùng.
This manure has its own story. The fresh manure arrives at Thanh Tam from a nearby cow farm and get mixed with rice hulls, which are high in carbon. Workers then store this in an outdoor structure to age for 6 to 8 months. During this time, rising temperature kill harmful bacteria and weed seeds that can't survive in raw dung. Fresh manures concentrated nitrogen and ammonia released too quickly, scorching roots and foliage. Aging transform it into milder, slow-release form.
Today we are fertilizing the tomatoes. This is the fertilizer, and this is the tomatoes we will be fertilizing today.
The coastal area of Da Nang features sandy and clay soil with abundant rainfall throughout the year. To boost tomato yields using semi-organic or low chemical approach, the farmers first mix aged cow manure into the soil. They then apply soil amendments in small doses right afterwards. The ratio goes like this. 4 cups of granulated peanut hulls to add organic matters and bind the loose soil. 3 cups of pelletized lime to supply calcium and raise pH. And 3 cups of urea pellets for a quick nitrogen boost. The peanut hull granules are a practical organic amendment that decomposes slowly, helping bind soil particles together for better structure and water retention. The pelletized agriculture lime, known as Voi Nguyen Bong Duc, consists of small uniform pellets with a yellowish beige tint. These pellets are designed to break down slowly in moist soil, gradually releasing calcium and elevating pH over weeks or months without dust or clumping during application. In January, when the tomato plants are 2 to 3 feet tall, the farmer use Phân Đạm Ure, Phú Mỹ, urea fertilizer at this growth stage to promote rapid stem and leaf growth. Once the plant mature in March and set their first fruits, the farmer switched to warm casting pellets and a water-diluted warm casting juice for fertilization. Usually, the farmers will turn on the overhead irrigation and let it run for 10 minutes, but it will rain heavily in the next few hours, so we let nature do the work. Growing season can feel very long. The farmer here worked patiently and diligently, experimenting to learn what works and what does not. Sometimes things do not work out the way they hope. Before they master their techniques, crops can fail or be destroyed by the weather or by a farming process that still needs fine-tuning. This is a reminder that no one is a perfect gardener or farmer. What matters is how you pick yourself up and bounce back.
Đây. Rồi, cảm ơn.
Này 3-4 hạt cứ bỏ theo cái hàng của nó này. Sẽ bỏ như thế này này, mình sẽ bỏ đó, ba hạt mình sẽ bỏ xuống đây.
Không có làm
Không cần, như đây là bỏ bởi vì mình đã in lỗ sáng rồi.
Okay.
Nên bạn cứ việc bỏ đi thôi.
dạ
Để ngoài à.
Stay in business. The farmer grow plants that are popular and profitable, while still leaving room to experiment. Only a small portion of the farm is designated for crops such as tomatoes, kohlrabi, cabbage, chayote, banana, and taro. These crops require more attention and takes over 70 days to harvest.
What a sight to behold, guys. Banana tree. Tall and strong. They create shaded clusters like this. If you have some chickens, they will love to go in there to find shade. I can see some lemongrass growing next to the banana. Here's an example of lemongrass growing in the ground versus in pots. You can do both. Over here we have some papaya and some palm tree. This is quite an example of what a food forest looks like, or in the beginning stage of a food forest, where the palm tree will go really taller than the papaya tree, and the palm tree will provide shade to the papaya. And I believe along the side here you can grow smaller vegetables, which is right over here. So the taller canopy will shade the lower canopy. It's a really good use of space.
Most spaces on the farm is devoted to grow cash crops. These cash crops are resistant to diseases and have a 30 to 40 days turnover, or allow for multiple harvests. Edible greens, legume, herbs, and squashes are the types of plant that meet these criteria. The farmer grows many edible greens such as amaranth, beet greens, bok choy, crown daisy, crabclaw, kale, lettuce, mustard greens, Malabar spinach, Egyptian spinach, water spinach, and sweet potato greens. In the legume family, they select wing beans, green beans, and long beans. For herbs, they grow and sell Thai basil, dill, Vietnamese balm, chives, chocolate mint, fish mint, peppermint, spearmint, perilla, lemongrass, culantro, and Cuban oregano year-round.
Over here we have fields of lemongrass. In South Carolina we can grow a lot of lemongrass, but not year-round like it is over here.
In the squash
Here we have
family,
some cucumber
they
growing.
grow cucumbers, opal squash, and bitter melons.
Growing on these
These melons and squashes can
seem
be
to be
planted
plastic.
in successions, and once mature, a plant can produce continuously throughout the year. Complementing to their vegetables and herb productions are the fruit trees. The farmers are growing banana, grapefruit, papaya, jackfruit, mango, pineapple, starfruit, soursop, and June plum. Throughout the growing season, this combinations of herbs, fruits, and vegetables offer variety of taste and nutrition for the farm's customer. Farming is a risky business. There are many elements outside a farmer's control. Farmers limit their risk by focusing on plants that grow well and sell frequently. They have developed strategies to use existing resources to create resilient systems that enable year-round farming. It takes years of work to find their stride and build healthy, microbe-rich soil. There are 52 weeks in a growing season. If you're not making progress in your garden, slow down and reevaluate your approach. Do the work, keep learning, and take your time to find your stride. Nature thrives when the conditions are right.
Cũng đơn giản chứ.
Được chưa?
Được rồi, em làm.
Thanh Tam is an urban farm that offers authentic interdependence experience. Neighbors working side by side, sharing food, solving real problems, and forming connections that can't be mediated by algorithms.
Okay.
AI agents and social media let us experience life parasocially. They deliver quick hits of connections without the complexity of real human interaction.
Nó giúp đỡ được gì không?
Over time, this can leave people lonelier and less practiced in empathy.
Rồi chị
On an urban
chị
farm
cho
like
cái
this, workers and nuns find purpose, rhythm, and face-to-face contact.
Yeah.
These components are essential and is what our nervous system evolved to need. In a world of digital convenience, these spaces anchor genuine community, where people reconnect with each other, the land, and reality itself.
Đó, thì thấy không, rộng không?
Rộng thật.
Còn trong đó là hũ cua.
Dạ.
Ở trong đó là hũ cua. Trong đây là nhỏ lưới, luồn hũ cua.
Oh,
Luồn
okay.
cho của An, luồn ba vô chất đó, bà phụ. Anh biết ở đây là mưa to, gió lớn, bão á.
Đúng rồi.
Bão.
Ở bên em cũng vậy luôn.
Nó rách hết trơn vậy.
Oh wow.
Rách hết trơn hết tụi đó. Đây là phân. Đây là phân của nhà mình. Đây là phân của nhà mình đây. Đóng phân đây, cái mình luồn cái mình rẽ quanh đó, giống như hồi nãy em rẽ phân đó đó.
Rồi. Dạ mấy cô là chuyên nghiệp nha, trồng chuyên nghiệp á, bên Mỹ gọi là trồng chuyên nghiệp á. Còn những cái loại này là mình có ăn không vậy được?
Được, cây này cây bù xít.
Bù xít.
Rau bù xít. Ra đây ra chống đúa của hồi xưa đây. Tuổi thơ bọn chị ăn đây. Nó thơm. Lục ăn thơm gớm lắm. Mà hắn còn chữa bệnh nữa. Em bị viêm xoang ngạt mũi nè. Cái em giỏ đây cho em ngửi vô là nó không còn cái ngạt mũi nữa. Thấy không? Đây là rau hũ qua. Rau đây là hũ qua.
Wow, quá trời luôn.
Hũ qua nhà mình trồng. Đấy đó.
Vậy có người nào lại là sửa mấy cái đó không?
Có chứ, nhưng mà mình phải bỏ tiền ra, mình kêu thợ tới cho họ sửa.
Rồi.
Họ đùa rất chi là nhiều tiền mà mình nhóm hương mình chưa có đủ khả năng để luồn. Biết không? Trừ luồn cái này cũng phải hết gần gần 30 triệu.
Bao nhiêu?
30 triệu.
30 triệu.
Đấy à, đấy.
Ồ, cái này là cái gì vậy?
Cây bông.
Cây bông.
Nét. Cây của này là cây dứa, Cây lá dứa.
Cà lá dứa.
Lá dứa mà để coi mình hấp đồ mình bỏ vô trong thơm đó em kìa. Như là em nấu xôi nấu đồ em bỏ lên trong 3 cái hương thơm nữa.
Vậy nó thơm hơn.
Cây nếp á, gọi là cây lá dứa đó. Không thơm. Em nấu sâu em bỏ lên trong thơm, em luồn mấy cái cho em cũng bỏ vô trong thơm. Kiểu như đó. Ở chỗ mình luồn hồi nãy cũng có mấy bụi đó. To bự đó. Đây, gì?
Thơm. Ok.